Welcome back to the channel, everybody. And if you're new here, hello, thanks for watching. If you like what you see, please like, comment, subscribe, do all those good things. This is Motor Mike Media, and as always, I'm Motor Mike, and today we're talking about the 2022 Toyota Tundra. That's right, guys. After 15 years, we finally got a new generation Toyota Tundra. Now, people absolutely love this thing or absolutely hate this thing. Now, I wonder where you guys are down below. Let me know. Do you think the styling is absolutely hideous, or do you think it's pretty cool? I'm honestly one of those people in the middle. I think some angles look really sharp, other angles aren't the best. It's not my favorite truck by far, but I will give Toyota credit. We're doing some bold styling risks because they kind of need it, because the Tundra has never been really competitive compared to the big three. So let's talk about styling in the front end real quick. The front end, a massive grille up front. Now, I think the grille's a little too big. If they made it a little bit smaller, made the bumper its own little piece, had it one solid color, and made that grille a little bit smaller, it would look so much better. But it's big, it's bold, it's in your face, but I do like the headlights. I'm a big fan of those headlights. I think they're really sharp. It's a cool LED signature. Side profile of the vehicle, nice, big, rugged. They made this generation nice and boxy looking. Nice, aggressive body styling. Everything's more macho in my opinion. It's a cool, rugged look in the rear end. Nice, sharp, modern tail lights. And the tailgate itself is pretty nice to see. Nicely stamped out, says Toyota all the way across. Now, on different trims, like the TRD Pro, it says TRD Pro right in the tailgate. So that's a cool thing to see. Nice little attention to detail. But the interior, now most people will agree, the interior is so much better compared to the previous generation. I'll do a side-by-side for you guys. You can just see the difference. Everything's more modern, a little bit more premium, if you will. Now, mostly they're saying that the soft touch materials are in your easy points, or your arms will rest or where you'll touch, but the top part of the dash and some other parts are kind of cheaper plastics. Now I'm hoping, we don't know yet, that when the pricing does come out, you'll see a difference in the price. Right now, the current Tundra that's 15 years old, that vehicle when it's fully loaded, yes, it doesn't have all the features that like a Ford will have, but it's a significant discount, like 10 grand savings. So maybe if this Tundra is priced a little bit more than the previous one, but not as much as the competitors, having some cheaper materials on the inside won't matter so much. But it still looks good. Like I said, it is more premium than Ford. There are a few more soft touch materials. Everything has a nicer look, good fit and finish, and a nice steering wheel. That's real important. Your hands will be there all the time. On the TRD Pro, it's even special. It has a nice little orange accent there. On the base models, you'll have a nice gauge cluster with analog gauges on the side, helper screen in the middle. On higher trims, it moves up to a digital gauge cluster. A 12.3-inch system looks nice, high resolution. And you can see this massive, massive screen. That's a 14-inch system, guys. Now, obviously, in the base trims, will come with an 8-inch system. But the 14 looks so good. It fits the dash so nicely. And there's lots of hard touch buttons. Everything's right there, right below you. So you have to go through different menus. It is the latest system from Toyota, so you can say, hey Toyota, and it'll go through its systems. You can ask it to do things, ask it questions and stuff like that. So you are getting a lot more tech in this vehicle compared to the previous generation. In the center part, you can get wireless charging, cubbies to hold your stuff, gear selector modes, going through all these different gears, basically gear modes, optimizing your four-wheel drive system, a nice gear lever, it looks nice. The TRD Pro says TRD Pro right on there. And nice comfortable seats, heated, cool, has a panoramic sunroof, 360 cameras. So even though some materials might be a little cheap, it does have all the modern tech, all the modern features you'd want, Toyota safety sweep, all that good stuff. Let's talk about the power plants. The V8's gone, guys. That V8 was so reliable, but yes, bad on fuel economy and a little underpowered compared to the competition, so a moment of silence for the V8. Now that we're back, we have a new engine, a 3.5-liter twin-turbocharged V6. It makes about 389 horsepower and 479 pound-feet of torque. So it's very, very powerful, more powerful than the old V8. But if you want a little bit more power, there's a hybrid version of it. The iForce Max, as they like to call it, is basically that engine with a 288-volt battery pack. Now, that battery pack is behind the driver. It's in the rear seat underneath the bottom there. So you do lose a little bit of storage space when you do get that. But it has 437 horsepower and about 583 pound-feet of torque. So you're getting a lot more power, guys. Now, we don't know 0 to 60 times, but this should be very, very quick. A nice sporty truck with this aggressive styling, if you will. Now, max towing is about 12,000 pounds, so it's much improved compared to the previous generation, but not quite on par with something from Ford, Ram, or Chevrolet. But you have about 1,940 pounds of max payload if configured correctly, so that's pretty close to the other competition. They improved so many things here, fit and finish, tech, features. styling, whether you like it or don't like it. It is bold, it is aggressive looking. This vehicle, it's never been the leader in the segment. It's always been the fourth place truck, but now that it's more modernized, it has all these features, it is a little bit more powerful, if you will. It might finally get some sales from the big three, but we'll have to find out in the near future. Other cool things real quickly while we're talking about it is the TRD Pro model is the most off-road ready truck. That is not a real competitor to the Raptor or the TRX. It's close to them, but it's probably more on par with the Silverado ZR2 that's coming out real soon. That has Fox shocks on it. It has the front skid plate, extra skid plates, a nice little lift on it. Has lots of good off-road things, off-road cruise control, descent control. A lot of good off-road features, but it's not quite as extreme as the Raptor or the TRX. But I wonder what you guys think. What are things you like and don't like about the new Tundra? Do you absolutely hate it or do you absolutely love it? Do you think it'll actually compete and take some sales away from the big three, or will it always be a distant fourth place? Let me know your comments down below. And if you haven't already and you want to, please check out my channel. I keep trying to give you guys more and more content. It's about cars, trucks, crossovers, and SUVs, combustion engines, and EVs. A little of everything. But please, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. That way you guys can stay up to date with the latest and greatest from my channel. And as always, I truly, truly appreciate you all for watching. And I'll see you all in the next one.